just said something on, I want to say on Twitter about me, saying that he'll fight me. I said, okay, I wouldn't mind that. I don't know how true it is. A lot of times social media be twisting people's words up. So I said, I know him personally. So I would reach out to him just to get clarity on how things was said and happened. But yes, it does open me up to a range of
Breaking news, there's no secret. Shakur said he's not entertaining the Herrera fight. He only wants the big fish. Then he called out Teofimo Lopez to fight at 140 pounds. Shakur said he's ready to move up now to fight Teofimo Lopez. He also said previously he wouldn't mind fighting either Arroyo or Gary Russell if he beat Arroyo. Well, after the fight, Shakur said he wouldn't mind moving up to 140 to fight Gary Russell for his WBA title. And Gary Russell has responded to Shakur by agreeing to fight him as well. Gary Antuanne Russell said, I heard Shakur mention my name. I'm not sure what he said and how he said it. Depending how he said it, I wouldn't mind fighting him. First of all, I don't know why will that matter, the fashion how Shakur called out Gary Antuanne Russell. If Shakur want to fight, he want to fight. That's it, that's all. Now, Shakur responded by saying, quote, laugh out loud, crazy. I got hella respect because we used to spar every other day, for real, for real. He don't got to take it no type of way. But I would love to line it up with him if the money makes sense. End of the quote. Now, both fighters did say it got to make sense, but I don't understand all this money making sense when Turkey is involved. We know Turkey is going to pay Shakur the right amount of money to fight Gary Antuanne Russell. I mean, if Shakur got his biggest payday to fight Padley, even though he was supposed to fight Floyd Schofield, however, Floyd Schofield pulled out and then he got replaced with Padley, then you know the money going to make sense, just like it did for Floyd Schofield. Turkey will make it make sense for Gary Antuanne Russell. But let's be real, it ain't going to be that much of a jump from the Padley fight because that was supposed to be originally Floyd Schofield. Since that was Shakur's biggest payday, as long as Gary Antuanne Russell is his biggest payday again, then problem solved. The money should make sense. Remember, Gary Antuanne Russell got to get paid too. Now, unless Shakur want to fight Herrera, the guy who was calling him out, but since Shakur only wants the big fish got to get paid too. Hopefully, they won't make the money the issue. However, that can't be the issue since Turkey is involved. It ain't like Shakur got another option. If Shakur has another option, then yeah, but unless he want to fight Herrera, then hopefully he pushes hard for this Gary Antuanne Russell fight. Now, as far as this Gary Antuanne Russell fight for Shakur stylistically, this will prove a lot if Shakur can move up to 140 and beat him. I mean, Gary Antuanne Russell is a dog. We've seen it against Arroyo Valenzuela, how he will eat power shots to give his. That type of pressure from a southpaw position against Shakur will be interesting to see. Now, obviously, we've seen Puello outbox Gary Antuanne Russell. However, that was a competitive fight, and Puello did a lot of great things in there. He's a true 140-pounder. He was using his feet. He was throwing a lot of shots to keep Gary Antuanne Russell off of him. So let's see if Shakur can do the same or even better. Because if he can do that, then that will be hella impressive for his first fight at 140 pounds. Originally, when Shakur mentioned Gary Antuanne Russell, he was talking about moving up to 140. I mean, he's calling out Teo to fight at 140, but I read that Gary Antuanne Russell said he wouldn't mind moving down to 135 to fight Shakur because he makes 142 easy. But if that was true to that extent, then he would have had been fighting at 135. He would have started at 135 instead of 140. So let's see what Gary Antuanne Russell and Shakur agreed to. Maybe they're going to fight at 135. Maybe they're going to fight at a catchweight or at 140 pounds. But I was under the impression the main reason Shakur wants to fight Gary Antuanne Russell is for the 140-pound belt, the WBA belt. or else it's not going to make that much sense to him. Plus, we're not trying to hear excuses about being weight drained if Shakur is victorious and he dominates Gary Antuanne Russell. Nevertheless, without a doubt, Gary Antuanne Russell is strong enough, he's big enough, and skillful enough to make this an ugly fight against Shakur. And if he does that, anything can happen. We'll see. With that being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.